Module 4, Creating Personal and Professional Opportunities. In Episode 1, we're going to ask the question, where is your focus? In Episode 2, get radical. In Episode 3, create opportunities. And in Episode 4, methods to move forward. Welcome to Module 4. Module 4, Episode 1. Where are you focused right now? So how do you feel things are going? Are you still worried you're not making progress or you're feeling stuck? Okay, so we're going to go into where you could be in the process right now and what could be contributing to these feelings. So you might be feeling, if I don't tell them in the interview what the job description says and they don't hear it, then I'm not going to hear from them. If this is the case, not hearing from them is okay. Why? Because you are retrofitting yourself into the job description, and this is not where your focus should be. Where should your focus be? Well, you need to recognize that HR is not going to actually let you talk to the people who really understand the work that needs to be done, or even generally who you would report to. So if you can't talk to HR and you can't go that direction, where can you go? Well, you still need to understand the job description, how it needs to be done, how it needs to be done profitably, and how it needs to be done within the culture of the company you might be talking to. So an excellent way to get around HR is to go direct to people in the company or who previously worked for the company in the role that you're interested in. And current and previous employees are your best source of information. How do you get to them? Well, LinkedIn Premium InMail is a strong option to engage in dialogue with them. So factors that indicate that you're off track. Evidence that you're off track, for example, is that you spend hours online mindlessly surfing for the right job application or posting. We've talked about this before, that it's a waste of time, but if you're doing this, telling yourself you're busy, but you're completely unproductive, that's a sign you're off track. Also, you send out resumes and endlessly work on customizing cover letters. Maybe you're attending every networking session in town, but are not focused on the most important aspect of networking, which is following up past an initial meeting. Maybe you lack the discipline to get to know people further. Many people do. Or maybe you're doing the exact opposite. You do no networking meetings and you prefer to stay home being, quote, busy online. You hide behind a screen instead of spending time with people who could really help you. This is a classic form of behavior we see all the time. And my question is, does this statement describe you? Maybe you are really struggling to define what you're looking for. The notion that if you put in enough time in order to find a job or an opportunity, and you can produce good results if you just put in enough time, this is an extremely dangerous and destructive mindset. Why? Because you can invest a tremendous amount of time in the effort quantity with very little focus, which is quality. This behavior of being very busy with an outcome that is completely unproductive starts to make you feel very frustrated, and it's an endless loop. So when you lose sight of what you really want and you look at many options, you start becoming tempted to retrofit yourself into any job description that might work. And you might sense yourself becoming subservient to a system that feels inherently demeaning to you. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you're running a race you can't win? That you're jumping through all the hoops, that you're entering all of the data, that you're sending in all the resumes, but nothing keeps happening? You are trying to fit everything, you focus on nothing, which is leading to this endless loop. And the longer you spend time in the endless loop, the more frustrated you feel and the more discouraged you can become. We feel this factor leads many to opt out and quit the job market and the opportunity market completely. So how do you move forward if this is where you're at? In the next episode, I'm going to tell you how to get radically focused.